What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another gold making video. So in this series, I'm pretty much just solo farming all the popular 5-man farms to see if it's even worth trying to do solo. And there's been a lot of farms that have been surprisingly good to do solo. And in today's video, we're doing one of the OG big boy farms. It's the Talador orcs all the way up here. The good thing about these is if you have the trading post level 2, you will get the auction house parts, and they can also drop epics. So we're talking the big epics, like the, I'm going to show you guys an example, like the Black Rock Bulwark right here. It's like a million gold shield. Like, these bad boys are very good. And then we also got belts like a Sheila or a Shayla. There we go, 500,000 gold belt. And that's just 2 out of, well, it happens to be the 2 best ones, but that's 2 out of a shit ton of epics. The best part about it is the fact that I usually, when I do it in the 5-man farm, average anywhere from, I get anywhere from like 60,000 to 150,000 gold guaranteed in auction house parts. It's insane. So those of you who have been trying this out with the trading post can definitely confirm that. The sales are very good, and I just recently did this in a 5-man farm on my stream. The same day as I did it, I sold all of the parts. So before we dive into all of the information, I do want to mention that this week we're doing a celebration because the 0 to 10 million gold guide was released roughly 2 years ago. So right now, you guys can grab any of the gold guides for 69% off. The biggest sale I've done ever, period. Now, this ends on Wednesday, so you guys don't have that much time left, but big thank you to everyone that has already picked up one of the gold guides. And these books, even though I released the 0 to 10 million gold guide 2 years ago, the people that bought it 2 years ago are still getting the updates for free. So when Dragonflight is out, I'm updating the book, adding in the best Dragonflight gold farms, and you guys will receive all of the updates for free. Now, if you're going to play Wrath of the Lich King Classic, you can also grab that gold guide, or you can get the entire bundle that features all the gold guides, but also every single future gold guide. So make sure to use the code 2years for 69% off. So I actually noticed that there was a guy while recording this video right now that's actually doing this farm. Probably a viewer who saw me do it on stream, but there we have him. And the farm is very simple. You head over to Blade Fury's command all the way up in Talador. Make sure that you have the trading post level 2 in your garrison, because it will allow you to get these auction house parts right here, and that's what's going to make you a lot of gold. Well, there's another one. But that's pretty much it. I just roamed this area for 1 hour to see how much gold I would make, and we've done this with a series of different tactics when we farm this in a group. We've done the tactic where we just kill mobs for half an hour and then we loot because we only want to get the epics. But just now recently we started to roam and just constantly kill and loot with 5 people because of the price of the auction house parts, and that's making a lot of gold. But how good is it, really, doing solo? That's what we're all here for, right? So we were 2 people doing this at the same time, just so RNG wouldn't completely mess it up, and one guy makes millions while the other guy makes close to nothing, right? So in 1 hour, literally the first minute of farming, I got an epic item. Now, it is the Notorious Perseverance. It's a 60,000 gold item, like ish. So just on that one item alone, it's 60,000 gold an hour. Now, when it comes to auction house parts, of course, it's going to be very RNG on which ones you get. So the only thing that really matters is the amount. Now, you need 4 different auction house parts to make one module, which has a market value of like 40,000 gold. So those 4, I do have enough. I got 8 parts, so 2 modules, 80,000 gold if you sell them for market value. Didn't, however, get the correct ones. If I were to sell these individually, I would be sitting at 10,000 gold in the cooling pump, another 2,000 gold for the coolant, 2,000 gold for the tubing, 4,000 gold for the tubing as well, so 16,000 gold. But like, obviously, you should complete them into the module and sell it as the module. But overall, this farm is not good for transmog. The fact that I got an epic is insanely lucky. I mean, I've done countless hours of this in a 5-man farm without getting an epic, even though every single time when I did like a 10-hour result of this farm, I usually got like an estimate of 8 epics an hour. But doing that solo, it would probably be down to like 2 epics in 10 hours, like realistically. And the green items and the blue items are very bad. Some blue items are okay, but green items complete trash. So you're only just making gold with transmog if you get epics and a couple of the blue items, which I didn't get any worth keeping. But the auction house parts, as long as you have a trading post at level 2, so you can actually acquire the auction house parts, as long as the prices aren't completely garbage, it is still very steady gold to do this just for the auction house parts. And if you happen to get a blue or an epic that you can sell, that is great. So yeah, I do think that this is a very valid farm to do just for the auction house parts, even though you don't have a group. And just by getting one guy to join you, you're drastically going to increase the amount of auction house parts you get. So it is a solid farm. It really, really is. But it really depends on the price of the auction house parts on your realm. And as I said, look at the complete module and don't look at the parts individually. I mean, I know people that buy out the different parts and make it into a module, sell it for a profit. But that was pretty much it for today's video. So subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more content like this. And big thank you once again to everyone that picked up one of, if not all of the gold guides. And if you haven't already, don't forget to use the code 2 years before the discount expires. And that's it for today's video, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.